Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. We are back again with more Pathfinder content. Gotta be honest with you. Unfortunately, despite my earlier promise, we may not be able to finish this Dresden playthrough in this episode. It is Saturday evening. We celebrated my wife's birthday today, and I was out all day making her feel special and happy. And now at 12:30 midnight, she is full, sleepy, and happy. So mission accomplished on that point.
Very happy, very happy.
Night dear, love you. Very happy on that tip, but I am absolutely exhausted. So we may not be able to do everything that I wanted to do. I'll get as much done of it as possibly I can. And no matter what, by the third episode, we'll get through it. But for this one, not sure how much progress we made. So let's go ahead and get started and get into it. What do we have here? Oh, potion here. Yeah, we were out downtown Chicago all day. So I took her to breakfast and dinner. We saw Suicide Squad. We went on our architecture tour. We went on a ghost tour. It was a nice full day. She had a blast. So nice times all the way around. Oh, let's go a little bit further. Get this done. So this happens no matter what when you enter Dresden. This really nasty thing gets put onto you. Every 10 minutes spent in the dungeon, non-chaotic evil creatures must succeed at a 14 will save to resist taking 2 points of charisma damage as the whispering slowly drives them mad. Yuck.
So many thoughts.
All right.
So little time.
What's on your mind?
There's a way around that though. We'll do it soon. Do we have Ward? I can't remember if she has Ward. Slumber. We don't need to have remove disease on here. We don't need to have this either. We use that rarely. This makes more sense over here. Okay, cool.
Are we ready to move out?
Yes. No. Air. Order.
We'll make things right.
Yes. Yes. Allah swa down. 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 Allah Efna.
Oh, I know I say this all the time, but I mean it every single time. They have got to figure out a way to make it easier for you to put these buffs on your whole team.
I need the voice of the spirits.
You're a good person. I like you.
Whoops. All right, finally, we're good. We're using the right thing. You'll do your thing. You'll do your thing.
Shall we move?
Wait. You used up all your little arrow thingamajigs? Fine, okay. All right, we got all our buffs. We're ready to roll. Let's get started, y'all. And we will not use turn-based mode just yet. Whoa. Deal with the trap, please. Thank you.
I am helpful, am I not?
Let's have some fun.
Asmodeus, why are you not moving forward further?
Name. Wendwag.
There we go.
Burn, slice, behead.
Oh, actually, now I think about it.
Air. Order.
A couple more buffs I forgot. There we go. Okay, now. There we go. What's going on here? We're good there. Awesome.
I hope you appreciate
We'll
it.
take all that. Take all that. Looks light. There we go. More stuff over here. Looks light. Awesome. All right. Let's go meet a figure of legend. An old woman, half-elf by her appearance, hangs limp in the shackles. Her head is slumped down to her chest, and strands of dirty gray hair cover her face. Her rags don't conceal the poor woman's horrible condition. Her body is covered in old scars and fresh wounds. A piece of flesh has been torn from her left leg, and there are numerous fang marks on her arms. Her right wrist appears to have been gnawed, and the hand has withered. It's hard to believe that life still lingers in such a mutilated body, but the woman raises her head with effort. Clear blue eyes stare back at you from under her gray eyelashes. Crusade is here. I thought I was delirious when I heard the sounds of battle. After so many years, are we really retaking Dresden? Who are you? How did you end up here? My name won't mean anything to you. It's been so many years. My name is Yaniel. I used to be a knight of the Citadel when Dresden was still a proud Crusader stronghold. On the day Dresden fell, I was covering the refugee retreat. Alas, I was taken alive by the spawn of the abyss as they flooded the city. Ever since then, I've been locked up here, within these walls that were once my home, now a prison and a torture chamber. The woman drops her head heavily to her chest. Yaniel? Why, that name is remembered throughout Meddev to this day. Friends, we are in the presence of a living legend. Or rather, a half-living one. Yaniel? Oh, I know that name. They used to have marches in the River City in our honor. But that was a very long time ago. It must be so strange to feel alive when you've been dead to the world for so long. Yaniel herself. You don't know me, although I don't mind meeting you. But I went to your memorial service. It was painful for everyone, but your memory brought people together. Many say that we can't give up because Yaniel didn't give up till the end. So all this is not in vain. Only, I thought you were younger. I have no idea who this is. The name of this woman must not be important enough for me to remember her. You must not have been that valuable if in all these years it never occurred to anyone to learn whether you were still alive or not. But they sure didn't forget to raise funds to gild her statue. This war has known many losses. It's easy to be lost among them, and honoring the dead is often easier than taking care of the living. So you saw Dresden before its fall, and the Sword of Valor in the days of the First Crusade? Oh yes, I saw all that. The woman smiles a strange smile. The walls of the citadel seemed indestructible, like mountains, but they were not Dresden's true defenses. The sword was. It alone weakened the demons and stopped them from teleporting here freely. It gave the defenders here hope. So it was, until the ambitious and arrogant young Staunton brought the city to ruin. He stole the banner and doomed Dresden to fall. Staunton was a strong fighter, the bane of demons, but he became the executioner of his comrades. Such things happen. I have seen this Staunton. A spineless weakling he is. It wasn't his arrogance that led him to ruin. It was his weakness and willingness to lick the boots of anyone who demanded it. Strange to hear talk of boot licking from someone who can't get enough of her master's boots. How are you any better than Staunton? It is an honor to serve an honorable master. I serve the best of the best, but Staunton would grovel before any riffraff. Don't dare compare me to him. Do you know where the Sword of Valor is? The woman closes her eyes. I feel its presence, even now when the sword is weak and dormant. It is near in this very citadel. There's a passage from my prison to it. Keep going through the dungeon, and you'll find the banner. Why did the demons do all this to you? The woman closes her eyes and speaks pensively in a measured, introspective manner. The demons, if you think about it, they're interesting creatures. They appeared when mortal souls touched the fabric of the abyss, and they always carry it with them, the imprint of humanity. It is distorted, but visible. You might expect entirely inhuman thought and action from the spawn of the plane of primal chaos, but in fact, they are often mundane and relatable. And one of their manifestations of this deep humanity is the demon's love of trophies. I am one such trophy, a living reminder of the day that they washed over the strongest Crusader fortress like a tidal wave and turned it into their den. Evil, leave the woman in the torture chamber. I don't care about you, old woman. The woman's blue eyes are indifferent and lifeless. It's your decision, and it may have consequences. All right. Save there.
Oh, did you see that?
What's that?
Defense by offense. This +2 mithril comma grants the wielder +1 dodge bonus to AC. There you go.
I see something over there.
I am
Where do you
helpful.
want me?
Am I not?
Seems I took a cave slug for a foe. This killing
Out
for
of
you.
my sight.
They'll beg me to stop.
Excellent. Sword of Valor. All right.
I am helpful, am I not?
With that,
I hope you appreciate this.
Headband of Mental Flow. This headband grants us Intelliger +2 enhancement bonuses to intelligence and charisma ability scores. They just got a bunch of spears, nothing to write home about.
Wherever my legs carry me.
I am helpful, am I not?
Potions. Nothing else. Let's do this door.
You need me.
No time for debates.
My name. When do I?
Oops. All right, warn you ahead of time. We might have to save scum this. But hopefully,
Helpful, am I not?
I am set up for success. We shall see. The remains of an unknown warrior exude a holy aura. His death at the hands of the demons was a martyr's death. Remove some of my corruption.
A success
The
worthy
pain
praise.
and fear of the people who died here are powering an evil magic which fills the citadel with whispers of madness. Fervent whispering is concentrated around this stone. A multitude of voices whisper prayers to several gods at once, both the perished and the living. A crude inscription is carved on the stone. Pray with us, it reads. And then you have to pass a religion check,
Maybe I did
which we
something
just
wrong
failed.
here.
Now the question becomes, okay. Oh, I rolled a 1, so of course I failed it. I have no intention of walking around with this madness crap all this whole time.
I think
There
I
we
did
go.
it.
Ember succeeded this time. Same verbiage, except this time, talk to us. World check.
success worthy of praise.
We got Yaniel, so of course that was going to succeed. All right, mostly the same verbiage except repeat after us. Arcana check.
It went splendidly.
Yaniel comes through in the clutch again. And now, no more whispers. So, not particularly difficult to deal with. Oh, and you can loot something from him. Bastard Sword of Hope. Whenever the wielder of this +2 mithril bastard sword confirms a critical hit with it, it restores 1d8 plus 5 HP to the wielder. It can only be wielded by a lawful good, lawful neutral, or neutral good characters. Why is this still highlighted? Collect all. What the hell? Alright.
This way.
Oh, this fight is irritating. Alright, we're definitely turning on haste for this. Wait, I thought we already had... Okay, you do have mirror image on. She's got that on. She's got that. That makes sense. Do that again. Yeah, that's fine. So she will. She'll turn on haste. Actually, you know what? This is worth turn based.
What's on your mind?
And you will do. All right. There we go. Charge. Nice little bit of damage done there. I want you to... I want him to use prayer, but not just yet. She... There we go. Do some little bit of damage to him. She can run out. I won't let her do anything to him yet. That's fine. There we go. No.
I'll cut you wide open.
Right, okay. That little space opens up. All his little feral champions come out. But that's okay. We got our own feral champions that are going to go meet them. So we're going to concentrate just on this guy because he can be a real jerk. He's a lich. We do not want him getting started on all the awful things that he can do. Did he just successfully dominate? Oh my god, he just did. Speaking of which, son of a... Alright, whatever. Yeah, attacking you is the best we can do right now. Excellent, that worked. You get a little closer to... no, we'll deal with it here. Yeah, if I had already cast prayer, maybe my dude wouldn't be in the position he's in right now, so whatever. It's a little annoying. That all missed, unfortunately. What I want her to do. I mean, I guess the same thing, right? Actually, is there one or two over there? There's two over here. So how's this work? Hey, one of them hit for 15. That'll work. All right, now window up. Make him pay. Oh no! A lousy 14. You only hit him once? That's disgusting. All right, Camellia.
Demand your blood.
Good enough. Wow, you ripped him apart for real. Oh wow, that's not good at all. Oh, this is just deeply unfortunate. You know what? Now that I think about it, they upgraded these. They used to just be mindless skeletons. They weren't casting spells before. This is new. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's obliterating my people. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Wow, that was deeply unfortunate the way that whole thing went down. I almost want to do this fight over, but you know what? No guarantee it'd be any different. I can't run away. If I try to do something, it's going to be an attack of opportunity. Yeah. I'm going to chill. Yaniel. Yeah, get back up a little bit away from this. Now, Can you finish this dude off? Almost. Not quite. Good enough. That's a good start. This is an excellent start. Okay. He's down. Now, window up. These guys have got to stop. Excellent. 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 Really? They try to dominate my whole... This just doesn't work. Whew. Has he stopped being dominated? No, he's probably got one more. Oh, well. Oh, and now Ember's dominated as well, so even if it was... Oh, this is all just rough. Okay. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you know what? That's kind of missing from his arsenal, right? Should have had a way to be able to take off a person being dominated. And Daeran doesn't have that. I've got to keep that in mind. All right, man, they did a really good job of making this fight harder. Okay, I don't want to bother killing my teammates, so we're just going to concentrate on these folks. All right, and that hit him for some pretty decent damage. Wow. Wow, thanks a lot, Ember. Thanks a whole lot. And she's got to move in order to hit these people, unfortunately.
They'll beg me to stop.
Wow, so that's really what they do. They just keep dominating over and over and over again. Wow. That's rough. That's rough.
May I see your entrails, please?
Okay. Can I put him back up? Yeah, sure, I can. All right. Excellent. Ember, let them know you do not appreciate being dominated. Excellent. Window finish this off. Excellent. Wow, that fight was way harder than it used to be. But that was pretty cool. It wasn't hard in, you know, a way where I was like, man, this is grossly unfair or anything. They did a good job. So now I know when you come to Dresden, definitely make sure you can deal with those statuses. That with that. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe if I had already, I should have put prayer on my people before the fight even started. That would have helped with their save some, possibly kept that from even happening. These are old, there are old, ragged books and rare languages on the shelf. Some of them are bound in leather, and it doesn't look like cow skin. Yikes. The wall in this place looks fragile. There's a ghastly stench coming through the tiny cracks. I think I know what this is, too.
Oh, did you see that?
And, yep, sure do. I don't know what's up with these, but it's always fun. Let's pick this lock.
I hope you appreciate this.
Ooh. Eluding target. This +2 buckler grants his welder a +2 dodge bonus to AC against attacks with two-handed weapons. And it's better than the... Ooh, I still got just a regular buckler on her? Yikes, that was a mistake. Okay, took that off. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, are these two the same? I've got Agile Fist +2. On the one hand, I want to give him an item, but on the other hand... you know what, it shouldn't matter. Go ahead, go ahead. +1 enhancement bonus, right, with natural attacks. I was thinking that if I forget I've given him items and I just take that item off of Daeran, I won't have this guy anymore, but what's the chance that I'm going to let it go? I mean, I'm walking around with a freaking Triceratops. This is awesome. Okay, so you already have +2 intelligence. You already have +2 charisma. You already have +2 wisdom, which you need. What does this do for you? Damage resistance towards melee. It's not really all that great. But do you need more intelligence or charisma? Does that do anything for you? Oh, wait. Charisma helps with AC, right? Let's check this. Yep. All right. My AC is 30 now, so I'll take that. Even though I have to look at your ugly mug. We'll be okay. All right. And that's all. Wait. Actually, we've got a +2 cloak here. Anybody else need a +2 cloak? Yeah, they're all upgraded. Okay, cool. So, did that. Now, loot this. Let's just random go. And then, so you randomly come across these caskets with vampires in them. And so far, all you could do is just kill the vampire that's inside. I'm fascinated to find out if this is going to be part of a larger quest or there's going to be some reasoning provided as to why these vampires are just littered around.
No secrets can
And there we
escape
go.
my
And then you can loot.
gaze.
And in this case, we get an upgrade again for Camellia. Where'd that thing go? Ascending order. Where are you? Here we go. So we are currently holding a +2 rapier that's cold iron, good aligned. And this is +2 necrotic rapier, which will automatically cast a vampiric touch spell, and it deals 1d8 damage instead of 1d6 damage. So this should help to keep her nice and healed while we're wielding it. So this has been a good run for Camellia
Wherever
so
my
far.
legs carry me.
All right. Let's see what other nasty surprise they have for us in Dresden that weren't there before. That was really cool. I enjoyed that fight.
I am helpful.
Forwards.
I don't enjoy
Backwards.
Camellia being marked in red, mind you, but it is what it is. Oh, we don't need turn base for them. Let's just get this taken care of, please. Here we go. All right, but we do need turn base for, I think, the next fight. Yep. Absolutely. This is turn base worthy. Looks like I've lost a great deal of my buffs. Oh no, Camellia just died. That's why.
Open your heart to me.
So she needs to cast Spark Skin on herself again.
You're a good person.
And you need Reduce Person
Trust
again.
me.
And she needs False Life again. There we go. She needs the one that increases dexterity. She has it.
Quick,
Okay.
quick, else we miss all the fun.
And everybody, for the most part, is healed, right? Yep, we're good. Let's go. Compared to the deplorable state the city is in, this room is remarkably clean and orderly. Its simple furnishings look solid and made to last. A man you met in Kennebrez is standing by the anvil, blacksmith Joran Vane. On seeing you, he raises his bushy gray brows in surprise. So this is who's been making all the noise around here. Well, come on in. Have a seat. What are you doing here? What I do everywhere. I forge metal. Everyone can fight, right? Breaking, destroying. Anyone you ask, they're ready to do it. Creating things, on the other hand, that takes a little extra knack. How did you get here? Well, you know, my brother is here. You know I'm starting. Yes, I know. There's a noose waiting for him in Kennebrez for treason. I told him not to get involved with that crazy woman, but when did he ever listen to me? The horned wench promised him heaps of gold and he believed her. So he came here with her. He's some sort of military leader here, but there's no one to lead except for all sorts of vermin. And to everyone he's a traitor worse than Areelu, but to me he's still my brother. I couldn't leave him, bad lot that he is. I followed him, tried to talk him out of it, but it didn't work. He wouldn't listen. Now I've taken up here, working like I do. Is Staunton here? Where else could he be? Not in Canabras, that's for sure. The dwarf gives you a reproachful look. Of course, he's done things in the past, but the Crusaders just never cut him any slack. He tried for a decade to atone for what he did, then 2 decades, then 3, half a century, and still they treated him like dirt. So my brother lashed out. He did a bad thing, sure, but who wouldn't in his place? He's not made of stone or copper, even if he is a dwarf. That crazy eyeless hag with horns, she got into his head. Demons are like that, you know, they contempt. Among the Crusaders, my brother was the lowest of the low, but here he commands power and respect, and he doesn't think of the cost. Ha! Joran waves his hand, clearly vexed. Until today, Yaniel was kept and tortured here. She was the hero of the First Crusades and your friend. How could Staunton stand by and let that happen? What? The dwarf seemed stunned. We thought Yaniel was dead. My brother mourned her death as much as the fall of Dresden. She couldn't be here. My brother would have known. He would have done something. Go and talk to Yaniel if you don't believe me. Joran looks at you heavily for a while. I have to choose whether I believe you or trust everything I know and love about my brother. I'll choose the latter. Staunton wouldn't allow Yaniel to be treated cruelly, and that means you're either lying or mistaken. You may have noticed lately that your brother has changed somewhat. Befriending demons leaves its mark. I fear his personal moral standards may have dropped. If I had to be more precise, I'd say they're currently hovering somewhere around the level of the abyss. I don't believe it. Demons are bad enough, but starting torturing Yaniel? Listen, I know my brother. I know how low he has fallen, but that simply isn't possible. I remember in Canabras you said you would reforge the scabbard for radiance. I did. That's true. And that means I've done it. Joran Vane always delivers on his word. The blacksmith opens a chest that stands near the anvil and carefully takes out a gilded scabbard. As soon as the sword is inside it, it begins to radiate warmth. The steel blade, darkened by time, becomes bright and shiny before your eyes. You see, the sword recognizes you. I don't like to brag, but this scabbard is even finer than the one I once made for Yaniel. Well, a good sword needs a good scabbard, right? Use it well, and remember me in your prayers. We're storming Dresden. We've nearly conquered the city. You're free. Am I? The blacksmith shakes his head and shows you his hands. See for yourself. I'm not wearing any shackles. What keeps me here is stronger than chains. It's called brotherly love, and you can't free me from it. Even Staunton couldn't break it, no matter how hard he tried. So it turns out that I'm stuck here. Where my silly brother goes, I go. You two brothers deserve each other. I don't know what's worse, being Staunton Vane or laying down your life for Staunton Vane. The blacksmith makes a helpless gesture. Oh well, everyone has it rough now. That's just the way it is. I might have been stupid following my brother, but sometimes people have this thing called principles. And when they're put to the test, it doesn't matter if it's smart or stupid. It only matters if you sacrifice them or don't. Helping my enemies makes you an enemy. Defend yourself. I know, but a brother is a brother, and I will not let anyone kill him. You have to kill me first.
I'll bathe in your blood.
Okay. Nice.
No match for me.
They wouldn't let her do a full attack. That's interesting. And this is Ember. Really? He's got spell resistance like that, huh? Alright, here's what it is.
Let the attack commence.
Sneak attack. And you failed to overcome the spell resistance, huh? It's just failure all the way around. I'm not feeling that. Alright.
You are today's sacrifice.
Excellent. Full attack. Yeah. Much easier in turn-based mode. He gets a special warhammer, special armor. Okay. So, warhammer. It's just a warhammer +1. Breastplate +1. And you also get a ring of protection +1. You can't use that. You can't use that. You can take it. Cool. And actually, you don't care about perception either, do you? Right? You don't have perception. Oh, you do have perception. All right, well, I'm not giving it to you then. And besides, I feel like that helmet looks goofy. I'm not giving it to anybody. Okay. Done with that. Almost ready for a level up.
Am I not?
Rabbit Underdog. This +2 heavy pick allows his wielder to automatically confirm critical hits against large and bigger enemies.
Trail me.
The air in the forge is heavy with the supernatural power coming from the anvil. The heat that pulses through the forge is not the heat of an ordinary fire. Okay, and
Save the last one for me.
whoops.
Now,
Excellent. Okay, y'all. Y'all know that I have what's this? A simple straw bed made to last, built for dwarven solidity. I have shied away from many battles. I have taken on all comers. Tried to show y'all what this game is like, blah, 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 blah. This is the one battle we might end up skipping. Unless they have seriously, I feel like this battle is extremely poorly balanced. But when I go to the forums, there are other people who seem to do this no problem. So maybe it's just me. But this battle is always an absolute bitch for me to deal with. And it's just maddening. So I'm going to give it the old 1-2. But
Yes, what?
honestly, no promises on this at all. No promises. It is just always
I hope you
a
appreciate
shit
this.
show.
Now what is that? I heed the voice of the spirits.
tear your throat out.
So there's a bunch of people sacrificing themselves to this demon. Okay, apparently that's not gonna work. So instead I'll just do this. There's a bunch of people sacrificing themselves to this demon. And every person who sacrifices them makes the demon stronger. And they won't let me, oh, she's blocked. All right, well. Here.
They'll beg me to stop.
Excellent. So you want to kill as many of these people as possible. God dog it. But you can't even get in? Are you serious?
Die! Die! Die!
All right. We'll do another ritual with the blasphemous heart as a sacrifice. So depending upon how many people successfully sacrifice themselves, I guess on some level it's supposed to decide how powerful she becomes. That doesn't really seem to be the way it works in practice, to be honest with you, though. Y'all still got prayer on you? Still got prayer on you. He can't move anywhere. So it just is what it is. Move on. All right. She needs to move out the way so that more of my melee people can get in.
No match for me.
All right, she's got concealment on. Why did she run all the way over here? That was interesting. I haven't seen that before. Let's get more people. And Turn this on. And get to slicing. No, don't run from her. She's the only person here. All right. You move out the way. Now, right, we don't have, oh, she does have dimension door. I got to keep that in mind. This thing is not going to work. Oh, but actually, this will work. There we go. Now, what Ember can do is, for one, she can back up, give the Triceratops more room. Now you can use Evil Eye. Do we want... We'll take down her AC. And it won't let me do that. She's not close enough to be able to do that. Okay, whatever. And now it's almost like it's wasted, right? Fine, whatever. All right, now you're here. You can't attack her either. It's like they feel like it's all stuck behind here and can't really get to her. Oh, that's weak as hell. Okay, fine. We'll deal with that later. No, don't go past that trap.
Burn! Slice! Behead!
Oh my god. So basically nobody can get to her.
I'll make short work of this.
Not him either. This is so weird. So weird, so annoying. And she's not doing anything either.
Go for their heart.
This is just bugged all the way out, huh? I want to try one other thing before I say we got to redo this. All right. Yaniel comes up. Now, Yaniel, take the entire party. Move the entire party back over here. There we go. Now, even though she's probably about to tear Ember apart, still doesn't consider this to be open. So, still not letting her do anything. So weird. But whatever. Oh, is she considered like melded into the wall? Well, no.
May I see your entrails, please?
Oh, it's letting him attack her, so fine. Whatever. That's all I asked for. Let him attack her.
Out of my sight.
Good enough.
They'll beg me to stop.
Holy smokes. That was just deeply unfortunate.
I am helpful, am I not?
Okay, Yaniel. Excellent. She still can't come in at all or do anything, right? Super weird. All right, Asmodeus. Ooh.
Let the attack commence.
You're missing on a regular basis, but Destructive Shockwave is doing its job. Excellent.
I'll rip you apart.
Oh,
All I said.
that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Okay. Can you successfully do it? Or will saving the throw succeeded? Okay, but that still means she has it for a round, right? Huh. Do. Miss, of course.
I'll hit you.
Of course, she can't do anything. He's down for the count. Is, what's his name over there somewhere? No. All right. Okay. Let's see. Okay, she got one hit off. Let's see. You got this. You got those around. Yeah. At some point, you have to just go ahead and play a part in it. Even with the lowered AC, they're not doing what they're supposed to do. God dog it. Hey, wait a minute. I just realized something. Why don't we have haste on anymore? Let's go. Your turn is useless. Your turn is useless as well. That's personal. We still got prayer on. We do. Yeah, nothing else to do but just shoot her.
You'll see to your demise.
No match for me.
I need to oof.
My limit?
I need to dispel that off of her somehow. And you know what? I think I forgot to take the spell on any. The only person who might have the spell is actually Ember.
I'll cut you wide open.
And she's missing as well. These is not even coming close. Oh. But I feel like I'm so close. I would have won this if I had Ember. Straight up. Useless.
I'll rip you apart.
Well. What did she do? Yeah. 62 damage for her critical hit. Windwog, once again, proving herself to be the MVP of the team. Jeez. Save that. That is the first time that I've won that fight on the first try. Agile dagger +1. Despite the surrounding mess, the magical devices were kept clean and tidy. Just, seeing there.
My legs carry me.
I don't know if you get more XP for her, or you could just stand back and let them summon the demon and then kill the demon. I don't know if it's more XP that way. The air smells like magical powders, unknown chemical compounds, and medicine. A magic circle covered with occult symbols. The runes have absorbed all the blood that was spilled in the circle.
I am helpful, am I not?
Every so often. Okay.
Backwards.
Sheesh. That's just always an ugly fight. Very ugly.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Right. That's up. Daeran doing what he can. All right. That's finished. And actually, that's worth a full save. All right, now get some more level ups. Yes. I believe that should be the last level of Dragon Disciple that I need. Should get me yet another bonus on strength. Do I take Hornigan Smash here? I guess might as well. Sure. And, ooh, I can have Mage Armor finally on myself. And Shield. Windwog. Mobility is what you most important. Hammer the Gap is nice, but you know what? We just got that crit letting us know. Keep the good times going with her. I already chose bows, right? I don't care about anything else, really. But she... Oh, wait. She's got some other things, right? Tactics. What are these? All of the fighters' allies are treated as if they have the same teamwork feats. As long as wielding, the fighter applies his weapon training bonus to initiative checks. That's interesting. Bonus to all will saving throws. That's cool too. The fighter applies when to reflex throws. I actually like will. Weapon training, bows, another +1. Excellent. What's going on? These two, of course. Not point blank shot. Oh, combat reflexes. You get a ton of dexterity. Probably going to choose that. And yep, that makes the most sense to me. Oh, wait. No. Outflank. You and Asmodeus can take advantage of that together. Excellent. Nanio, you got a new spell level yet? That'd be helpful. Greater spell penetration. And Phantasmal Web. Very nice. We do need animal growth, but I really don't want you to be the one to cast it, but I think you need to, so we'll take it for now. I might respec you later, we'll see. This isn't my permanent team anyway. Her skills. You still need greater focus. Yeah, sure. We'll go this route. Spells 2. Anything here we really want you to have? Not really. Spell 3. I guess we'll take Dispel Magic now. Better late than never. And now at level 4, is there any? What do you have here? Oh, Death Ward. So you'll rarely have available slots for this anyway. No, you don't need that. Actually, it is good to have 2 people who can use Dimension Door. We'll take that. And finally, you, Daeran. We're going to be respecting you as well. We're going to be respecting all y'all once we get to the Dresden, apparently. But for now, we're going to continue on what you have. Light crossbow, right? Spell level 2. I'm done with that for the most part. Actually, do you have the dexterity boost? Nope. Only strength, constitution, and the other one. So, yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I don't care what you have here. Nice to have somebody else who can do animate dead. Ember's already doing Death Ward. Maybe I want you doing Death Ward, to be honest, but we'll figure that out after Dresden. Is there anything you really need? I guess you're supposed to have protection from energy. Nothing to do with him. Okay. Now, spell book. Your stuff is all automatic, right? Oh, nope. This has to be slotted. Cool. Expeditious Retreat, Shield, and Enlarged Person all make sense. Cool. You don't have spells. Righteous Might is the only thing that can go here. Oh, you already have Animal Growth. Excellent. Okay, so I didn't need to take it for Nadio. Break Enchantment is good every so often. Once in a blue moon. That's pretty much it for you, right? You can put on some healing every so often if needed. Can you? Right, you don't have the one that increases dexterity. So, mine doesn't really matter what we put there. You're good. She doesn't need animal growth. And yeah, wait, we gave you, right, okay, 2 version animal growth. Nanio. More of that. Okay, you're good. You're automatically good. You're automatically good. We're in a good spot. Excellent. Let's move forward.
What do we have here?
I
And
appreciate
Hey, Sword of Valor. Okay. Nice little fight here. We do not need turn-based mode for it, though. We're just gonna go in here and handle business.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Oh, I thought I was gonna handle business. Whoops. Jeez. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Sheesh. Okay. Key. Pick up all that. Loot you. And then we'll go over here. Take off this trap. That sort of valor rather that's sitting there is a fake. You do not want to touch that. If you do, then if I remember correctly, blasts that make your entire party exhausted come out, and then a bunch of Brimmeracks come out and start fireballing the holy hell out of you.
Fighting
Deeply
for a righteous
unpleasant.
cause is certainly different from a single massacre. The former is more bloody and performs
All right, I've lost all my buffs. That might be why you caught a beatdown right there. Okay.
Missed me already.
How long is that fear stuff gonna last? 4 more minutes. Let's get another application of that. 7 minutes. Application of that.
I'll watch your back.
Zodi is restless. I wonder why.
Yes.
Okay. Why didn't she have that on? And she has nothing else to turn back on. Cool. Yeah, pick that.
I hope you appreciate this.
There's plenty more to go, and I think we don't get any other opportunities to take off corruption. So I don't want to just run around and what you would call it. I don't want to just rest freely, because we probably are going to need another rest regardless before the end. So dole them out diligently. This is actually haste worthy. I forgot about that. A ton of these guys come out. Everybody, please.
And grace.
Weesh. What's going on, Asmodeus? You plan to get involved? What's the problem? Why are you standing around? I don't understand why he's just standing around. That's very irritating. There was work to be done. The dead bodies give off an unbearable stench.
I am helpful, am I not?
Bastion of the Lion's Heart. This +2 tower shield grants its wielder negative energy resistance 10 and a +1 morale bonus on saving throws against fear effects. There we go. Okay.
I your company.
Magritio Turino. Magritio Turino. Magritio Turinos. Magritio Turino. Magritio Turinos.
Excellent. All right, everybody who had negative levels is healed. Let's move forward.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
If you had saved Yaniel, she would come out here. She would have opened the door for you.
This way.
I am helpful, am I not? I hope you appreciate this.
All right. Pull all them here. And we're going to turn on turn-based mode because
So little time.
this next fight, unpleasant. You're good with riddles, but that isn't going to help you.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
Come on, man. All right. Oh my God, I forgot. I literally have nothing. Okay. She should have pulled these guys out before. But oh well. Cool. She can't go anywhere. Oh well. Awesome. Ember. Oh crap, I didn't realize Ember was out of powers. So I wonder, does Slumber work on these guys? Ho 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 ho. Yes it does. All right. Oh, I just remembered my enhancement on strength is gone. Oh well, okay. Oh, I won't need it. Holy smokes. Oh, you guys are getting your asses beat. This is awesome. Okay.
Out of my sight.
Excellent.
The spirits demand your blood.
Excellent. Excellent. Wendual. Of course, Wendual would finish it off. Excellent. That went quite well. Do that. All right, facing that way.
This war must end.
Open your heart to me.
Magnetium Turinos. Magnetium Turinos.
Jeez.
Magnetium Turinos.
You aren't even half the healer he is. That bunch is readily apparent.
Magnetium Turinos.
All right, that's fine. We don't need much more for this.
I am helpful, am I not?
This, no, that's not the right one. Where is that javelin? Oh, it's just Evil Outsider Bane Spear +2. Okay. And now, this is the real Sword of Valor. Da-doom.
I'll carve my name onto your flesh.
Da-doom, doom, 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 doom. And he still has, no, that's Holy Symbol of I Am a Day. There we go. Sure.
I'll rip you apart.
Doom, da-doom, da-doom. What the hell?
Amronda Gratior.
18 damage, that'll work.
May I see your entrails, please?
All right. Boogeyman comes out. Come on. Why won't it let... Does it need to be somebody different, apparently? And of course, his will saving throw succeeded. It is what it is.
I will see to your demise.
All right, critical miss. Not just a miss, but a critical miss. Excellent. Thank you very much, Window Up.
You are today's sacrifice!
Before he could do anything nasty. All right. Damn. Still alive. Wow. I'm shocked by your perseverance.
Let the attack commence.
There you go. Done with you now. And
Stop us.
level 3 damage.
Precision and grace.
No match for me.
Always Window. Take. Excellent. Okay. Moving right along. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-boo.
What a discovery.
I am helpful,
Wherever
am
my
I
legs
not?
carry me.
There are claw and tooth marks on the broken bones of unknown prisoners. So, that's what it looks like. The famed relic of the Crusades. Did you know that the Church of I Am a Day lent it to the Crusaders long ago? And then they went and lost it. What a deliciously awkward conversation that must have been. Daeran takes a half step back, casting an appraising look at you and the Sword of Valor. You look very fine indeed. I foretell that the shops of Meddev will soon be full of souvenir paintings with names like the Commander, reclaiming the Holy Banner. People will hang them above their mantles and use them to cover cracks in walls to keep out drafts. I may even purchase one myself to have something by which to remember this moment. Everything that makes the rabble respect me works in my favor. Daeran smiles. Do you know what I really like? People who refuse to guard themselves in smug self-righteousness. Anyway, I was talking about the power of the moment, about wanting to remember it. Since the day my sweet cousin tossed me into the middle of this crusade, I felt like I've been plunged into icy water with my hands tied behind my back, a most loathsome sensation. I am forced to live in conditions to which I am ill-accustomed and ill-suited, risking my life for ideals I consider to be utterly worthless. And I have already missed 3 premieres in the capital's opera season. It's an outrage. Daeran stops and drops your gaze for a few moments. And do you know what's the most curious thing of all? Here I stand, looking at you and at this holy wall rug, and I feel that there is nowhere else I'd rather be right now. Be careful now, or else you might just fall in love with me. Who? Me? Me? Fall in love with you? Where but in the hackneyed ballads of a provincial bard could such far-fetched a pairing come to be? Daeran lowers his lashes. The corner of his mouth quirks up in a slight smile. I suppose this conversation has been unbearably long already, but I should have known the first time we met in Canibres what I was getting myself into when I threw in with you. You are the worst thing that's ever happened to me, and the most exciting. Doom, doom, doom. Okay.
Forwards! No,
Cool
backwards.
stuff.
Backwards!
And now, back outside. Let's make sure we looted everything we were supposed to. That was just a regular dagger, correct? Yes, it is. Leave. Boom. Boom. All right. Time to let everybody know there's a new sheriff in town. This scene is much improved. It used to take forever.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts. Behold, Iomade. Behold the death I sow.
Easy suture shouldn't have no place here. I've waited for a very long time, but now the hour has come to turn my ideas into reality. I still have things to do in Congress, but you must go. Go to the old laboratory. I have a special task for you.
A laboratory? I hate that foul place, and I dare not disobey you.
Forgive me this little masquerade.
Yaniel says in a different voice, one that sounds vaguely familiar. Suddenly, the illusion vanishes.
I am Areelu Vorlesh, also known as the architect of the Worldwound.
Oh, Lady Areelu. I, Nenio, am your most devoted admirer. Your research is an invaluable contribution to the development of science on Golarion, and this experiment with a Worldwound is simply groundbreaking. May I please have your autograph?
One look from Areelu, and Nenio falls silent.
You've handled the power of the Sword of Valor well. Such artifacts are almost like living creatures, and they react to their own kind, shall we say. The Sword of Valor once belonged to a mere mortal who became a goddess. It seems to see something kindred in you. Touching you has left the sword irreversibly changed. Now it is your banner, not Iomede's. Although perhaps it will still stop the demons from teleporting to the city as before.
Wherever you go, things change. Someone who lived dies, someone who died is saved. Objects that were one thing become another. Why?
Without realizing it, this mad girl just asked a very important question. But for now, I shall let you seek the answer yourself.
What happened to Yaniel?
The Yaniel you saw was merely a mask. The lot of the real Yaniel is far more frightening than the one I showed you. But I am curious. Why did you refuse to set the poor prisoner free? Was it a hunch, or just common cruelty? Oh, don't tell me. I want to figure it out for myself.
You visited me twice under another guise, here and in Canabras at the celebration.
Would you speak to me if I came to you in my true form? Well, this will never happen again. I no longer need to hide my face.
Wait a moment. You mean to say that on that terrible day in the square, our most honorable prelate, defender of the city against foes from within and without, stood shoulder to shoulder with Areelu Vorlesh herself, and he didn't suspect a thing? Forgive me, but it's just too sublime. Do great villains and deities often gad about in disguise like that? Perhaps we've all shaken the hand of a herald, maybe even Zon Kuthan's, and we didn't even know it.
Quite. If anyone had told the prelate the truth, I fear his poor heart wouldn't have withstood the shock.
The half-elf smiles wistfully. So it was you who saved me in Canabras when we fell into the caves? Why would a half-demon Deskari's favorite ever do such a thing?
I'm creating something. Building. Studying how the land lies. Laying the foundation. I am called the architect for a reason. I'm not asking you to trust me. That would be unforgivably stupid. But I suggest, just suggest, that you search, analyze, think. What happened in old Sarkoris? What is the Worldwound? What is happening to you? Search for your answers. And for now, farewell.
The heartbeat quickens.
No need to do this in turn base. Just go ahead and handle them.
Surrender, or else.
We got one last use of haste. Let's go ahead and make that happen.
Let me draw the first blood.
The demons know the jig is up. All right. Click to edit. Mythic level 3 demon. Okay, and finally, let's really start marching down a road of power. Okay, this is exciting. I've never been the demon before. And now we can get limitless rage, making us significantly more powerful and significantly harder to deal with. We can go ahead and grab enlarge person here. Nothing else really helps us, so it doesn't matter. Shock and grabs, sure. What do I get? Ooh. As a move action, you can teleport to the target enemy, dealing 2d6 unholy damage per mythic tier in a 10-foot radius around you at the beginning of the teleport and at the end. An enemy can only be damaged by this ability once per round. I swear this is new. I don't remember it having this before. And of course we get demonic claws. That's useful as well. Demonic rage. Okay. Excellent. You also get in Windowog. What do I want you to have? You should... stacking bonus. Oh, bigger they are is definitely useful to you. And did I get that other one that's supposed to be up here? Oh, distracting shots. They receive a penalty on AC against melee attacks equal to half your mythic rank for 1 round. That's really cool, but I think we get that on the next go round. You get a bonus on your attack rolls with ranged weapons. Yeah, we'll do that. You. Soon you will want greater abundant casting, but for now we'll take enduring spells. Make your buffs last longer. You. We could take Archmage armor, but even though you're not ready for greater abundant casting, I'd rather go ahead and take it here. Otherwise, we end up needing to take it at level 4. You enduring spells. You. What do you have? Boundless and abundant. So you need the mid-tier then, improved. And you don't have anything, right?
Skip the pleasantries.
All right. So the main floor. Yes, yes. And whoops. Yes. There we go. Now we need to rest. Oh, and actually we need to check our spells. Okay. Your stuff. Automatic, right? Especially since you didn't get any additional, right? Okay. You did not take abundant casting. You extended your buffs. You didn't get anything that helps you directly right now, but it'll help you down the line. You're good automatically, and you're good automatically. Okay, so actually there's nothing I need to do with my spells. Now, come on. There's a spot just back there that'll allow you to rest. All right, divine services. Ember's the best we got, and it doesn't matter if we end up getting more. It's okay. This is all good. Fine. Rest. The paper was white, then it turned blue, even though you dipped it in red blood. What magic is this? Girl, this is called my experiment to determine the acidity of demon blood. I can explain the basis of the experiment. First, we take a perfectly ordinary piece of paper. Excellent. And we failed to weaken the impact, but that's not a big deal. Hopefully, we should not have to rest more than once.
We shall move.
All right. So, save here. This is 1 minute per load. Oh, because my intelligence decreases. Whoops. So you need to use those spells first. That's good to know.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Make my Triceratops even larger. That's awesome.
There's no hope in us. The gods have abandoned. What was I saying just now? Wanna play together?
Come on. Reduce person, cast, okay.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
All right. Finally. So, first we go upstairs. Then another level upstairs. These dudes are actually kind of annoying. We'll do turn-based for this fight. And who do we send? Okay, this is still broken, I see. All right, so you're supposed to be able to come out to the ledge, and there's a couple of people you can face along with a chest that you can loot. But it looks like that's still broken. Right, we should be able to loot this chest, but we can't. And I don't think it even lets me get to the door. So you come out here, you're stuck. Hopefully you did a save before you came out here, like I did. Okay, we're not going upstairs. We're going to go straight over here. It is what it is, y'all. And we'll go ahead, give her haste. It's a little bit annoying, but only a little bit.
Let's have some fun.
It's not worth turn-based. Just go ahead, deal with them, take them out. There we go. I actually would have benefited from making sure I was immune to fire before doing this, but whatever.
This way.
Save here. All right. Another fight. Again, not turn-based. Let's just go out here and make it happen.
Hopeful. Am I not?
You'll make a fine trophy.
Ooh. I didn't realize you were close. You were that close to being dealt with, bro. Yeesh. All right.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
One more time. Excellent. All right, all of you are good.
Wherever my legs carry
Those guys don't leave anything. Excellent. Got that. Got that. What was that? Oh, that was just a longsword +1. Boom,
Forwards. No, backwards. Backwards.
All right. Go through here. I think there's a trap, right? Nope. No trap. Cool.
Require my unbiased opinion?
Wipe them out.
Accept their statement.
Jeez. Fire definitely seems to be the favored element. I think I've mentioned before that you really can't go wrong by just automatically making yourself immune to fire. They use it pretty consistently.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
go. All right, should have enough haste left to deal with these people as well. Excellent. This room looks a little cleaner than the rest of the fortress. It's probably the warden's bedroom. Okay. Turn-based mode again.
What's in wait for me there?
This is the final fight, and it is not easy.
I welcome your company.
We'll turn on this for you. Get your light halo on. You still got a shield and all that good stuff.
Quick, quick! Else we miss all the fun!
Why? Okay, you do have bark skin on. Cool. You still have animal growth. What's that? How much is that doing for you, by the way? No, not you. Animal growth. Okay, yeah, so that gives you a +8 on strength. Very much so. Worth it.
This war must
Okay, what do you want to automatically use? You could use that. Actually,
I'll watch your back.
no, shield do growth.
We'll make things
You'll do
right.
reduce. We're definitely going to want haste. Oh, here's what else I want. Let's start calling in the cavalry.
Yes?
Rules are made to be broken.
Excellent.
Ready to move out?
All right, let's go.
Let's run, sweetie. Let's go. Why are you so slow? They're almost here.
I'm not going anywhere.
The door's cracked voice sounds like rasping rusty metal.
Don't you feel it? He's got that damn rag with him. I can't teleport. He's going to kill us.
If he kills us, then so be it. But this is my city, and I will fight for it to the end. And you, my love, you will be with me to the end.
Hey, Menago, where are you going? I still haven't enjoyed... What was it you said? Yes, the sweetest spoils of victory. You won't deny me the opportunity to gloat once we crush you, will you?
Such remarkable unforgivingness regarding relatively insignificant things. Girl, do you realize that if she escapes now, the probability to encounter this demoness again is approaching 0? For how long are you going to store the information about your hatred towards her in your memory?
Until I run her to ground. If she flees to the end of the world, that's where I'll get her. If she tries to hide in the abyss, I'll hunt her down even there. Those words will be the last thing she ever hears. Right before I rip her eyeless head off her body.
You have the right to allocate the resources of your mind as you please. And still, I think it would be better to spend it, say, on learning the alphabet.
Such tremendous animosity! I must admit I'm impressed. There was a time when I tried my hand at holding grudges, even a vendetta or two, but fortunately for my enemies, I seem to lack the patience required to truly excel at the sport.
Evil. Actually, do we want to ask questions? Sure, Menago, what's that on your face?
That's not your concern, mortal.
The Masters punished her cruelly for her failure in Canabras. As you can see, the leaders of the demons are as patient with their slaves as the Crusaders are with their commanders.
Sweetie, why are you telling him this? What does it matter? What?
Quiet.
Aren't you getting tired of fleeing from me, Menago?
You have no idea how tired I am of you, mortal. But never mind. Today, we will finally be done with you. Right, Staunton? Right, sweetie?
Tell me, Staunton, why? Why do you fight on the side of the demons?
You have the audacity to ask me that? I fight on this side because the other side didn't give me a chance. Yes, I made a terrible mistake, and Dresden fell to the demons. The Queen should have had me hanged. I deserved it. But she found a far worse punishment for me. False mercy. When she spared me that day, she said she wanted to give me a chance to make amends. And I believed her. For 70 years, I've crawled on my knees, shedding my blood for Mendev. Only been spat in the face for it. For 70 years, I watched generations of Crusaders grow old and die, never once changing their tune about Staunton the traitor. What else could I give for my mistake? What more punishment could I suffer? How could I ever deserve forgiveness? And one day, I realized there's nothing I can do. The Queen had doomed me to a lifetime of humiliation. When I grew desperate, I only had two choices. To become my own executioner and carry out the sentence she rescinded that day, or go over to the other side. Put yourself in my place. Imagine yourself in that position. What would you choose?
I don't know. I haven't had a particularly nice time either in the River City. First there was the fire, then there were lots of other things. But I'm not angry at the people. I know they didn't do it out of malice.
I am thoroughly sick of all this nonsense about good people. Does your charred little brain have any inkling of what's occurring around you? Allow me to enlighten you. The good person standing before you is personally responsible for the excruciating deaths of dozens of soldiers. The same soldiers for whom you claim to care so dearly. And you are still dim-witted enough to call him good?
Girl, I should have followed your example dozens of years ago and found shelter in blissful madness. Maybe a feeble-minded beggar with no name and no memory would have been happier than the condemned traitor Staunton Vane. But now it's too late for that, too.
I see you have quite a gathering of cowards and traitors here. Even Nura showed up.
You think I'd miss the chance to see Staunton wipe that grin off your smug face? For years, you self-appointed champions of good have treated us like dirt beneath your feet. If the demons will help us get our revenge, then we're with the demons.
Evil. I've wanted to kill you for a long time, Vane. Don't expect mercy.
Of course. I regret nothing. And I'm ready to pay my dues. What about you? Are you ready to pay for everything you've done in the name of your pathetic queen?
Attack. It's time to decide the fate of Dresden.
Right. No point in wasting time talking. To arms!
Staunton, darling.
Stop whining! Didn't you swear your eternal love to me? Promised we'd rule Dresden together? Now shut your lying mouth and fight! Whatever end fate has in store for me, you will share it!
All right. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum.
No match for me.
Excellent. Excellent job, Window Up. We are already hasted. Monago is immune. Staunton Vane resist. Oh well. All right. With prayer. Healed himself. That's deeply unfortunate. Ooh. That's unfortunate too. She does not have sword. Oh, she doesn't have false life either. I forgot to get that to her. Oh, well.
I'll cut you wide open.
Excellent. I was about to say, are all of y'all just gonna miss one after another? That'd be hella disappointing. We got 2 people here. 6 to both of you. I'll take it.
They'll beg me to stop.
How is this dude still up? Holy smokes. You are taking a hell of a beating. And sure, we'll do this. All right.
Stubborn ass! You want to die for a heap of rocks? Go ahead. I'm not staying here.
No, my dear. You are. You will either fight to the bitter end, or I'll break your delicate little neck myself with these very hands.
Are you threatening me, my mortal toy? Me? And with what? With the power I gave you. You ungrateful beast! Give me back what's mine. Take him, he's yours. And Dresden too. I don't care about this fortress or this half-wit. Oh, I grow so tired of you mortals. Your humdrum little passions. Your constant squabbling. Your incessant accusations and excuses. You treat each other like dirt. Push weaklings like these 2 into our arms. And then you have the audacity to accuse us. Punish your traitors. See me show countless times.
Where are you going? The fun has just started.
Have fun with Staunton. You and he have similar ideas about what counts as entertainment. Take your filthy rag. Take your befouled ruins. You can make soup out of this moron for all I care. I've had enough war. We Lily 2 were created for tenderness and love. Stay away from me with your swords and shields.
So this is to be my fate? I've been betrayed by people and demons alike. Now my life really is worth nothing. But that doesn't mean you won't pay for it dearly. Come on, you scumbag! Kill me if you can! I don't care anymore!
Too bad Queen Galfrey didn't hang you back then.
I regret that as well. She should have done it. But that's water under the bridge. We all make mistakes. Let's get this over with. To arms.
Save the last one for me.
Oh, I didn't realize that freaking Nora gets back up too. So you see the problem with these Lantes, they use that lightning bolts and it attacks both your enemies and your allies, unfortunately. But they're out there. Ooh. Ooh. I didn't expect her to be that thorough. All right, what's the deal if you go out here? Ooh. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, Nora. And there we go. That's that. What the hell? What else is there? He's down, right? What am I missing? There we go. Okay. Just took a minute to catch up. They didn't expect the ass whooping to be that thorough. Alright, you got a belt of physical form, a headband of inspired wisdom. Oh, cool. You can look at it from here. I didn't even realize that. My bad. Demonic Hunger, Glaive. Whenever the wielder of this +3 adamantine glaive kills a target, it summons the demon till the end of the fight. Whenever an enemy lands a hit on the wearer of this +2 mithril full plate mail, the attacker has to pass a reflex saving throw or suffer 1d3 damage to strength. Otherwise, they suffer 1d3 piercing damage. And physical form, +2 to dexterity and constitution, along with a +2 enhancement to wisdom. And a cloak resistance of 1. Lots of good stuff on his body. And in the chest, loot. In the wall, more loot. Save here. Breathing heavily, Nora stands up and wipes her bloody hands on her clothes. Well, what are you waiting for, you scum? Come on, finish me off. Kill me like you killed Staunton, and be glad you defeated the villains. Just make sure you don't wonder whose fault it was that he and I were on the demon side. Thoughts like that can make you lose your appetite. Why did you betray me, Nora? I want to know the truth. You want to know the truth? Her face cringes painfully. Here's the truth. I hate all of you. If I had been there the day Areelu Vorlesh opened a rift to the abyss, I would have gladly handed her the ingredients for the ritual. I put the pheromone-sown cloth in your pocket. I wanted those hell bugs to eat your smug face off. I was the one who set the tents on fire that night, and I told the gargoyles who to grab. Every day I was in your army, I did all I could to hurt you. Oh, the things I would gladly do to you, and it would be but 1,000th of what you deserve. She hides her face in her hands. When I was 8, I was auctioned off like livestock. They used a stick to train me to obey, like livestock. Did the paladins of Mendev help me? Of course not. Even when we passed through a Mendevian city, none of those warriors of good lifted a finger to set me free. Slavers aren't demons after all. Nora looks up and stares at you with eyes red with tears. The first time I came to the wound, I wasn't seeking adventure. My owner dragged me here on a leash. You think the demons bribed me? I was happy to betray him, without a shadow of a doubt, expecting nothing in return. I poured a sleeping potion into their soup pot, opened the gate, and waited for the demons to come and tear them all to pieces, and me along with them. I didn't care, but the demons saw the real me. They made me a cultist. They offered me a chance for revenge. Revenge, is it? You're a little gnat that stings from the back because it's not got the teeth to bite. But even so, you're more worthy of respect than Staunton, who lurks between both camps. Yes, slavery is evil, without a doubt. Quelling the rabble into obedience with whips and boots? How crude. Why can't these so-called rulers convince the masses to serve them willingly, with smiles and songs and adoration? That's how it's done in Mendev after all. I'm sure if our coins had your likeness on them, Count, the common folk would be even more desperate to get their hands on them than they already are. Oh, no, anything but that. Ruling is such a tedious business. I receive sufficient adulation already without the burden of a crown. Long may that unwieldy bauble rest on my dear cousin's head. What will you do if I let you go? Let me go? Why would you? No, you mean, seriously? You think I'll thank you for your generosity and devote the rest of my days to taking care of homeless puppies? I'll continue exacting my vengeance, that's what I'll do. On others, if not on you. I will feed as many crusaders as I can to the demons before I face the sword of someone less forgiving than you. She spits at your feet. You idiot. Revenge is only sweet when it remains secret right until the very last moment. I've actually never let her go before, and she directly says she's going to continue working with the demons. I eventually plan to rule all demons, so in this playthrough I actually want to see what happens if you let her go. Chaotic. I'm going to turn around and count to 3. When I turn back, I want you gone. Let her go. We can't help her by putting her in chains. The girl on Ember's shoulders looks disapprovingly first at Nura and then at you. Unlike her owner, she clearly disapproves of your decision. Thank you for giving me another chance to kill you. I will get to you or your friends. All right. Should be interesting to see how that turns out. And so it ends.
The commander of the Crusade has managed to overthrow 70 years of demonic rule in Dresden and restored the Sword of Valor to its rightful place. Will the commander be able to defend the banner he has won with such a valiant effort?
10 days pass.
Knight Commander! I know you have not had time to sit in on any council meetings in recent days. You've been so busy restoring order in Dresden that you've barely found time to sleep. However, there are some matters that require your attention. I am ready to report if you have a moment.
I'm listening. Please proceed.
Thank you, Knight Commander. The Crusade forces liberated Dresden quickly. The demons did not have time to recover from their defeat in Canabris. Every death is an irretrievable loss, but your leadership has minimized such losses as much as possible. Morale is high among the Crusade forces. The battle for Dresden went brilliantly. Your party attacked the demon commanders, cutting off the head of the enemy forces. We suffered some losses, but nevertheless it was a triumph. Queen Galfrey has been notified already, and sent her messenger with a letter for you and a royal reward.
Erebeth gives you the letter. Commander, the written word is a poor medium by which to convey my thanks, but is the only one open to me at present. With this missive, I enclose a reward worthy of the leader of victorious host, a cloak of a warrior of Iomedae. But it and these words of praise are but a fraction of the accolades you deserve. The Crusader army is acted with skill and coordination. Dresden has been returned to us, as has the Sword of Valor. I am astonished by the reports of how the Holy Relic has changed, but I recognize that what truly matters is our victory. Your victory. May it be the first of many. Accept my valediction and thanks. I pray for your success, and I shall continue my prayers. In anticipation of a meeting in the near future, Galfrey.
The decision to use Vescavors as weapons. I can't deny that they were effective, and yet you still shouldn't have done it. While the demons did suffer serious losses from the creatures, a lot of our fighters died as well, leaving our soldiers to be eaten by insects. Is that really how we Crusaders want to win? But that's not all. The Vescavors did not simply disappear. They are still flying around the city, in smaller numbers, praise Iomedae. People see small swarms of them here and there. If you don't find a way to purge the city of this pestilence, I'm afraid that it will soon be devoured by a new swarm.
For a brief moment, you imagine an empty Dresden consumed by the scavers, not a soul left alive, bleached bones barely visible on the overgrown cobblestones, and, above it all, the never-ending song of the swarm. The vision disappears as quickly as it came, leaving behind a feeling of slight nausea and grim satisfaction. Holy smokes, I think this is how you get the Swarm Mythic Path. I never finished Dresden and used Vescavers at the same time. This has gotta be part of it. That's cray-cray. Okay, interesting.
In any case, we would never have won if it weren't for your amazing powers. The moment you raised the Sword of Valor over the Citadel, the light of it must have been visible all the way back in Mendev. And the banner itself, it changed after coming in contact with you. Anyone else would call it sacrilege. I don't know what to make of it myself. It's surprising and strange. You have changed, Commander. Both on the outside and on the inside. And the power you have, it frightens me. As a paladin and leader of the Eagle Watch, I must seek out and destroy the blight of corruption in the ranks of the Crusaders. But as a soldier, I see that you're winning. You are leading us to victory. Anyone who stands against you will only be playing into the hands of the demons. That cannot be allowed to happen.
Evil. Anyone who stands against me will die, no matter which side they're fighting on. Bear that in mind next time you think to criticize my methods.
Understood, Commander. We won the battle for Dresden, but this war is far from over. The demons know our true strength, so we must brace ourselves for a merciless counterattack. They will do everything they can to gain control of the city and destroy you personally, and all of us along with you. The only good news is that cultists make up more than half of their forces, so they will have to march the same roads as our fighters. If they were all demons, they could appear here instantaneously and lay siege to the city. Praise Iomade for small mercies. The main demon forces are moving out from the City of Eyes and the Threshold Fortress. Scouts are reporting that for now, we don't stand a chance of tearing through the defense and launching a counterattack. We can only gather our forces, rebuff their attacks, and wait for the right moment. Unfortunately, other hostile groups keep appearing out of nowhere. And on top of all that, Minago is still prowling around somewhere out there. Anevia is trying to find out where that abyss scum has run off to. Maybe she's already got some leads. Luckily, we are not alone. Mendev is with us. Queen Galfrey has sent us the first reinforcements. They've just entered the city. Besides, news of your victory is spreading through Avestan. I'm sure that crowds of new volunteers will soon be pouring into Dresden, inspired by your feat. And that's very good news, because we're going to need troops. Here is a brief report about the main problems we're currently facing.
Erebev shows you a sheet of paper with a list of 4 items. Demons with special powers, secret path, missing patrol, and dragon. What can you tell me about the demons with special powers?
Remember that Nabasu that attacked our camp? He had powers that no ordinary demon should have. It is not the only demon of its kind. We keep receiving reports about similar monsters. All isolated cases for now. But it's possible that in the future, we will see entire squads, if not armies of them. We must find out where they're coming from. Find the source of their power and destroy it. If we don't, they will crush us before long. Even you can't defeat an entire army of such monsters.
A secret path? What are you talking about?
We can usually spot armies of demons in advance, as their hordes march along the Grey Road from Eyes or Threshold. But sometimes packs of them appear out of nowhere. They're managing to avoid our scouts somehow and sneaking into our territory. If we don't solve this problem, we cannot attack. The demons will just appear at our backs, block off the gorges and cut us off from Dresden. Anevia is trying to find out how the demons are getting into our territory, but she hasn't succeeded yet. Talk to her. She will tell you more about what she's doing.
There's a patrol missing?
Yes, it disappeared without a trace during a mission. We didn't even find any bodies. Maybe someone abducted them, or there's some natural threat in the area. And we can't rule out the possibility of desertion, either. The troop was patrolling the southern road out of the city. The last surviving settlements of Sarkoris lie in that direction. But after the siege of Dresden, contact with them was lost. Hardly any of the inhabitants survived once the demons invaded the area. That's where I started the search.
A dragon? What dragon?
As if we didn't have enough problems with demons already. Now there's a wild dragon in the vicinity. Luckily, it's not part of the demon army. If the demons had a dragon on their side, it could pose a serious threat. But there's very little food in the Worldwound, and the dragon doesn't seem to have a taste for demons and cultists. She keeps attacking small squads of crusaders, picking off those who fall behind, ravaging supply trains. The dragon's been sighted frequently in the sky, but we don't know exactly where her lair is. We have someone to help with this, though. Do you remember the dwarf who bravely attacked the Baylor in front of the Citadel during the siege? He is back in the city, and he doesn't mind hunting this dragon, apparently. Go talk to him in the tavern. We might be able to help each other.
Is that all for now?
There are a few pleasant matters. At the Queen's command, the Crusaders who took part in the attack have had their pay doubled, and medals will be awarded to those who were particularly outstanding in battle. You know one of them. The Knight Elan from the Houndhearts. He led a troop of Nerosian recruits and brought them to the main forces, and later drew the demons' attention in the battle with the Baylor, allowing the wounded to be rescued. There is one more thing. As you know, there is a vast dungeon under Dresden. It's empty now. None of those imprisoned by the demons survived, and we don't have any new prisoners. We've temporarily placed the body of Staunton Vane in the dungeon. You slew him. What are your orders regarding his body? Anevia thinks we should burn it quietly and forget about it. Some want to see his corpse displayed in the square, but I don't think we should behave like demons and barbarians. He may have been our enemy, but he deserved to be buried as a knight. However, the decision is yours, of course.
Soon we will go down the true path. For now, evil, display the corpse in the square.
Right you are, Commander. Commander. That day during the battle, No. My apologies. That is all, Commander. Thank you for your time.
Giving a salute, Erebeth turns around and quickly leaves. All right, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We are officially a demon and have officially taken Dresden. We will start the next episode walking through Dresden, picking up new quests, and figuring out how to upgrade a lot of our gear as well. There should be some nice vendors to help us out. Hope all of you enjoyed this video today. If you did, please leave me a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.